Folks, here I am. It's about 38 degrees, a little drizzly. I'm going to check these docks and fish from them, see if I can find us some crappie. Hang in there, let's see what we can find. Here we go. Going to drop in and see what we can find. This is about 8 feet deep. And I tried yesterday at a much more shallow place and there was nothing there. So I'm thinking they moved on. There we go. Oh, there we were. I missed him. I wasn't quite ready. There we go. There's a decent crappie for us. That's a good way to start. All right. Put this one in the bucket. It's an edible. And there's one. I really dislike fishing cold weather, but I love catching crappie, so this is what we go through. Another decent one. Love the colors on these. Alright, we got all that dealt with. My bucket tipped over on me. Yeah, that was a good yellow bass. I wish that had been a crappie. Something like that would have been a prize. But that yellow bass is kind of a prize. It's the biggest one I've ever caught from this lake. Oh. I hope this one gets to go back. Small guy. Swimming with the big fish. It's funny how quickly things change, because yesterday I fished from a dock that had just been absolutely loaded 2 days before. And there wasn't even a bite. But it got cold, so they moved to deeper water. And of course they still like structure, which is why I figured this spot would be good. And I've got permission to fish it. Another crappie, good looking crappie. Now I may catch a couple of absolute slabs here. We shall see. So far, all but one have been edible. I don't know what happens if I drop down right here, closer to the structure. Fish do have their own pecking order, so closer to the structure, might get bigger fish. It's a nice crappie. And got him back. Oh, that feels good. That feels really good. That's because that's a big old yellow bass. That's a massive yellow bass compared to what I normally catch in here. Wow. I believe I'll keep him too. Normally don't, but good fish. There we go. Not the way I planned on hooking that. He must have swiped at it and got caught, but we're going to let him go. Or her. Whichever. And they're pretty aggressive. I'm able to drop down vertical or do a slow retrieval. And so far, they've not been picky. There was a hit. There we go. Looks like a decent crappie. It is. It's an edible. Now, will I get him in time? Oh, yeah, and I gotta keep him because his lip is ripped anyway. We're going to see what's biting. Well, something had that and I lost it. Another good crappie. It's almost slab status. Certainly worth eating. Something's like that. We'll drop it back down, see if it's still there. Maybe get our pull a little pop. These baits, they're just the Bobby Garland baby shad. It's all I've got right now. But they're not too picky at the moment. You get in fall like this when they're trying to fatten up. And they'll hit just about anything, really. There we go. This one will go back in the water. It's almost there, but not quite. We'll let that one grow up for a while. I mean, I could keep that, but like I said, I'm still expecting to get a big old slab here. Another little guy. I think I'll move to a different spot on these docks. There's a slab. Well, yeah, I'm going to call that a slab. That's nice. If I don't let him get back in the water. It's not a catch if you don't get him in the bucket. There we go. All those fish, I'm still using the same lure I started with. Haven't lost one yet. Go. That one's still kind of skinny. He needs to really eat a lot more if he's going to make it through the winter. Down beside this dock again, right next to it. As many fish are swimming on the outside of the dock. There's way more that's under it. That feels good. That is good crappie. I like the way this is going. Getting a good mess of fish already. You know, I didn't put any water in my bucket because it's cold outside, so the fish will stay fresh, but it won't give me the opportunity to cull anything. There's another one that gets to go back. There's another yellow bass, but we're going to toss this one back. Now, there were still plenty of fish where I was fishing it, I'm sure, but just kind of moved on to get a little variety. There we go. What we got? That may be that same yellow bass. He held on for dear life to that bait, tore off the tail. I don't think the crappie are going to mind that. Let's see. If they don't bite, I'll change it. There's a decent crappie. I'm going to walk this one over to the bucket. When I just brought my bucket over here. Gets to go back. Thought I felt something kind of playing around with that, and indeed there was something messing with it, and it was a smaller crappie. He gets to go home and grow up a little bit more. Maybe he'll be a little smarter for the experience. Something was messing with that. There we go. Another one that gets to go back in the drink. Oh yeah. Well, that's better than the last one, but I got a bucket full of bigger fish than that. So he can go back. No. Missed opportunities. He didn't slam that hook, so I was gently trying to get the hook set with a really slow retrieve, and he got off there. Another one that gets to go back. Not a bad fish, really. I just don't need it. Nice crappie. Barely had him hooked, but I get him in hand, it's catch. It's catch. It's not bad. I'm going to toss it back though. Thought about keeping it, but toss this one back too. There are times in the year where I might keep these, but that time isn't today. That feels like a decent crappie. There we go. Almost a slab. So that one goes 11. Good fish. Get that one in the bucket. That's good. That's good fillets off that one. All right. You know, I was only going to get 10 and leave, but this is good fishing right now. And it's going to be a week or so before temps get warm enough to where I'll come back out. I mean, I guess if I get super bored, I might bundle up and come out and give it a shot. Small fish. Come here, crappie. And we're going home. Starting to drizzle a little bit again. There we go. What we got? That feels better. There's a slab. Close to it anyway. It's definitely been putting on the fall weight. For its length, it's a pretty heavy fish. There we go. Let's get that one in the bucket. Something had it for a moment. I'll drop right back there and see if it's still swimming around there. That feels like a good fish. There's our slab, folks. Oh my. He's hooked right through that top lip too. That was a good catch. Not unhappy about that. That's the fall crappie I've been looking for. I've caught some good fish, but been missing those real slabs for fall. fish looks even smaller because of the last one I caught. I'm going to let it go and get back in there because there'll be slabs in here. There's another good one. Here are the slabs. That's the best one yet. It's probably my best crappie since the spawn. Good fish. Let's go over here for a second. Oh, it feels good. Not quite a slab, but that's a good fish. Some hit it pretty hard. When it goes back, I think that thing may have been following that lure for a bit. Just as a warning, folks, for anybody that recognizes this location, I have permission to fish here. Make no mistake, anybody who tries to hit these docks, fishing from the dock, they don't have permission. They get ran off pretty quick, and there's cameras all over the place. I just happen to know these nice folks, all of them on this corner. And even though I've got permission to fish them anytime I want, I always go ahead and contact them first. I'm going to throw it back though. At this point, I'm not keeping anything else unless it's exceptional. I mean, I'm not making... Some hit it pretty hard. When it goes back, I think that thing may have been following that lure for a bit. just as a warning, folks, for anybody that recognizes this location, I have permission to fish here. Make no mistake, anybody who tries to hit these docks, fishing from the dock, they don't have permission. They'll get ran off pretty quick, and there's cameras all over the place. I just happen to know these nice folks, all of them on this corner. And even though I've got permission to fish them anytime I want, I always go ahead and contact them first. I'm going to throw it back though. At this point, not keep anything else unless it's exceptional. Or it's what I want right now. In the summer I might keep that, but I don't need to right now. Like that feels good, that is good. There's another slab. And I said I was going to quit after another slab, but that's easier said than done when you're on a roll. I mean, if you can see that bucket, it's been a good, I don't think I've been out here but 30 or 45 minutes. And I want to get down next, in between this lift and this dock. Guess that they've started retreating even more under the dock. There's a good fish, I think. And that is another good fish. Definite slab. Just something on there. It's a small one. Now we got, there's another good crappie. You know what? That's good enough. I'm going to stop because it's getting dark for filming anyway. And I've got an absolute bucket full of fish. And this one is a great one to stop on. It's another slab. Alright, so I'm back home after fishing from a dock for about 45 minutes. It was cold outside, so I did not bother to do an exit video. I wanted to just get home, but it turned out to be an awesome 45 minutes of fishing. I found the slabs I've been looking for and was really just able to clean up. really, I mean, I was cold. My toes are frozen. My fingers are frozen. But it was definitely a worthwhile effort to go out there and fish. So anyway, I just didn't want to end the video without doing a little exit talk. And I will get out to some more docks and get some more fishing in when the weather permits. Have a great one. Well, you're not the only fish in here. That's what I'm guessing. There's a fish. Well, okay. He's not a monster. But it's first cast. First catch, rather, not the first cast. That was a super soft bite. Super, super soft. Thought there might be one in there. Well, it took a while, but there are the big fish today. They were out here yesterday. I got that one on the drop. Didn't know until I tugged that I'd even had a hit. But again, there's the big ones. The game. Let's see, we'll try it again. I know there's fish here. Let's just get them to bite. Yeah, another small one, but that's what they're hitting. Past a retrieval. Hold on, fish. There we go. He's not big, but there's a fish. Oh, no wonder you ran so hard. I bet that hurt. Yeah, I am through both. Nope, just one lip. Okay. Well, catching the small ones is part of it, folks. Sometimes it just goes this way. That's better than the last one. Sad thing about it is, I think this is the best one of the day. No golden child. Jeez. Yeah, not a big one. Jeez, this is the day I'm having. Well, that's not one I'd keep, but by golly, that's better than what I've been catching for the most part. He almost had it. Okay. Again. You'd think there'd be a big fish somewhere. A little guy. Barely got him hooked. Hold up, partner. Hold up. Show you off for the people. You're tiny. There you go. There we go. Not something I'd write home about, but better than the last one. There we go. It's not the same one, but well, they sure look alike. Yeah, I can catch all sorts of fish, but damn. Oh, good grief. There you go, catfish bait. Well, crap. Keep flopping, bud, you'll make it. Or you can give up like a chump, good lord. Good lord. Oh God, I didn't expect anything better. And there's got to be one decent fish in here, for crying out loud. It's nothing to brag about. on. Still couldn't keep it. Good Lord. Well, you could. There's no size limit, but it wouldn't. Back he goes. Jeez. That's it. No more. I can't take it. Small fish. That's all there are for today. Look at this thing. It's a baby. Good Lord. Your mama's gotta be missing you, boy. Go find her. There we go. Right off the bat. Not big, but there's a fish. We want big ones. Definitely want big ones. That's not a big one. Yep, there he is. It's a little bit bigger than the last one, not much. A little bit. They're aggressive. They want a faster retrieve again like they did yesterday. And there's that one. There's a fish. Oh, there's the rain. We were getting the truck before I get soaked. Alright, the rain is over for a minute. Let's see what's out there. Fish on. There's got to be one good fish. Come on. It's not holding on though. And for a moment, must have just been pushing it with his teeth. Just kidding, folks. Crappie don't have teeth. There we go. A fish on. There's the big ones. Hard to make a good video out of these. Well, come here, catfish bait. Tell you, old Banksy would love you. He'd throw you right on a catfish hook, bud. And that's aggressive. Oh, sure. There's that one. That's better. Hell, another baby. Okay. Still better, but still not keepable. Not a big one. Now they're hitting really high up in the water column. Last couple of hits have been up high. I've seen that line dip and was hoping for a big one, but nope. So you gotta quit eating for a while. Your lip's got a big hole in it. My goodness. You are not a monster, are you? Jiminy Christmas. Minnow. Fish. Gosh. Well, shame. That's my biggest fish today. There's one I could almost keep. But not quite. They're hitting quick, close to the surface. That was soft. So soft. Stop now because they've not really been any bigger than that. I give up. this is Andy, aka the Fishing Hoosier. It's Sunday. I think it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Low to mid 70s, calm waters, clear skies. You really just can't ask for any more when it comes to a fishing day. So go out here, try a few spots, fish for a couple hours, see if we can land anything. Hang in there, we'll drop a line in a few minutes. Finally, there's a nice fish. Yes, sir. There's a nice crappie. Oh, Lord, yes. There we go. Check that out. All right, here comes release on this one. See you later, bud. There we go. Not much of a fish, not compared to that other one. And a fish, feels good. Yeah, it's not as good as I was hoping. It's not bad. I mean, it's not edible. Well, I guess everything's edible, but it's not one I would eat. But hey, all right. There it is. There we go. Fish on. Not a big one. There we go. Small guy. In fact, really small. There we go. Feels good. That is good. It's a no-brainer. Take home and eat it. Of course, for me, I'm throwing it back. But still, good fish. And now it's going to go somewhere in 11 to 12 range, I would think. All right, one that just came right along and jumped on the hook. Little black crappie. This one that gets thrown back to grow up. All right. There we go. Got one, yep. We got a white crappie. Not a very big one. Hold still there, partner. Hold still. There we go. Get him back in the water. He's not worth bragging about. And maybe wanting a smaller profile to hit at. We'll see. Maybe we'll go with something smaller. Well, there's one. Well, that's the best one so far. You could eat that. It's going to fatten up good for the fall, I'd say. Good looking white crappie. Back it goes. Come on, son. Whatever you are hitting at, just take it. There we go. Finally. I've been messing with that for a minute. Come here, buddy. There we go. Back it goes. Yep, I'm getting blown off course just a little bit, but that one, yep. Black crappie. I've been catching a lot of black crappie lately, so I'm glad to see the white crappie grabbing on. Hey, come on, give me back my hook. Let's not rip your mouth. Jeez. Good gracious. Yep. There we go. We got it. There's our fish. Back it goes. He's thumbing my hands pretty good. I got a nice one. Not very big. But it's a catch. I'm good with that. Just catching fish is great. They're not all going to be giants. In fact, most of them are going to be like this. We got a pretty good looking spot out here. There we go. Feels good. Yep, that's a good one. You could eat that. Decent white crappie here. I mean, it's not a giant. It's edible. But he gets to grow back. I'm going to throw it back and it'll grow up to be better. Makes somebody a lot happier. Alright, now let's see what else is in there. Maybe the bite will pick up on this. Let's see. Here. Right by the boat, pretty much. There comes one that feels a little better. Yep, there's a white crappie that's better than some of them we've caught. Probably goes 9 inches. There we go. Back in the water that one goes. By golly, here comes some more. Just catch a fish during all that. Oh, white crappie, come on. You go back, you grow up. With any luck, I'll see you again. go. How's this one? Is it an eater? Yeah, you could eat that. Black crappie. Alright. There, bro. Get a good picture of you. Yeah. Back in the water. There we go. I watched that one come up for it. The black crappie you could eat. Hold on, bro. Come on. Hey. Get it out. Boy, you smell. This don't smell too good, but it's healthy. Back in the water. Oh, my line's all twisted up. Okay, crappie, come here. White crappie here. There you go. Keep this line untwisted. Let's see. Probably got hung up. There we go. Strong little fish for you. Put up a good fight. Oh, stop it. Stop fussing. Stop fussing. Oh. Well. Alright, there we go. Back it goes. Nope, that's... You're lucky there. Well, I'll be damned. I come up with a whole new lure. That's one of them that I've lost. Huh. It went right down to the structure I lost it on and pulled it up for me. You don't get lucky like that every day, that's for sure. Got one? Yeah, we got one. Here we go. My crappie on the hook. There we go. Darker lure may work better here. We'll see. It's shaded and lost sunlight. Oh, I had one. Come on. Got him? Yep. Get the white crappie. There we go. Alright. Oh, come on, got him. Nope, he's barely on there. You know, wiggle around a lot. Stop it. Thank you. A fish whisperer. He stopped flopping when I said to. All right, back in the water, bud. Back in there, see if they're hitting this pink and chartreuse pretty good. That's been the color lately. go. Oh, little smaller than the last couple. That's alright though. It all depends on why you fish, folks. If I was wanting to keep fish, I'd be fishing differently. I kind of get my kicks out of how many fish I catch. Come on, keep biting. Right? Oh, yep. Well, maybe. Nope. He was pushing around on it though. There we go. Come on, put up a good fight. Yeah, that's not a bad black crappie for what I've been catching. I still feel like it's an off-cycle year out here. But again, these things are all getting ready to start putting on weight for winter. There we go. Back in the agua for that one. There we go. Yep. Anyhow, come here. Well, keep it up. There we go. Back in the water. I could have let him flop his way back in, but it's not a catch unless you get a hold of it. I didn't want him to go back and brag to the other fish that he got away. Nope, nope, nope. Missing. Had a chance, missing. Well, I don't know what that was, but boy, they hit on that. Hard to believe that was just a crappie that took off like that. He really put the pedal down. Thought for sure that was going to wind up being a bluegill or warmouth or something the way it took off. white crappie. Back in the water. I sort of caught him and he sort of got away on his own. I don't know how to count that one. If it was a big one, I'd been more aggressive about getting a hold of it, but it wasn't. That's pretty casual. I wish there was at least one big slab down there to grab onto this. I don't mind catching small fish, I enjoy it, but the slabs make for better viewing. These things are feisty for their size, my goodness. Well, he slimed my shirt. Doggone it. Back it goes. Well, something's on there. It's not whatever was biting on that, though, that's for sure. And you watch out for whatever that is down there. There we go. That might be bigger, but nope. There's another one. Yeah, a small one. The other two you might have eaten. I don't know. Not this one, though. Come here, bud. We're winding down here, I think. Bring it up. Alright, folks, I believe that's going to be the last fish of the day. No giants today, but what a beautiful day to be out on the water. There we go. Alright. Well, I said it was going to be the last fish of the day. I dropped my line in while I was straightening out my line, and this thing jumped on there. So, not quite the last fish of the day. There we go. I just want to see if there's another one right there. Yep, there sure was. Alright guys, fishing trip's over. As you can tell, I'm actually already home. I wanted to get home, get some dinner, get ready for bed. But before I go to bed, I wanted to talk about the fishing trip today. I mean, we had beautiful weather. Clear skies, low to mid 70s. We calm waters, the bite was on. Just a fantastic time out on the lake today. So I wanted to talk about what I use for fishing today a little bit. I mean, as always, 6-pound high vis test line, 1/16 ounce jig head from Eagle Claw for the lure, for the hook. Actually, let me clarify, 1/16 ounce jig head from Eagle Claw with a number 2 hook. The lures I used was 2 lures by Pine Outdoors. One is the pink and chartreuse, the other one is black and chartreuse. They're both 2-inch. Then a little bit I used this chartreuse lure from Berkeley Gulp, the minnow Berkeley Gulp 3-inch chartreuse, and it saw some success as well. So I don't know, we caught 4 or 5 really good slab type crappie. We caught several solid bodied black crappie. A lot of these by the end of fall are going to be really good eating fish. Everything was safely released. I had a good time. I hope you did too. If you want to see more of these videos, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll know when new videos are coming. So, this is Andy. I hope you had a good time. Tight lines, fair fishing, and I will see you soon. Alright guys, here it is, Tuesday afternoon, June 7th, and I brought some night crawlers, nice juicy ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can get some bluegill, maybe a few crappie along the way, but the bluegill have been super aggressive lately. I really don't like targeting bluegill, but since they're being that aggressive anyway, I figured I might as well target them today and see what I can catch. So stick with me and we'll see about catching some fish. Thanks. I mean, I just got my hook and line, hadn't even turned on the camera, and it went straight. And we got a decent looking bluegill here. So first cast really. I just didn't even have it on yet. But there's a bluegill for us. That one, almost big enough to eat. There's one. Sure don't feel very big. It's not. It's still learning. There we go. Yeah, it wasn't big. I don't think. We'll go back to it. Let's see. What we got? Another little fella or gal. Take my word for it with these bluegill. When you catch them and get them in, point their bellies away from you because they are notorious squirters. Oh. There we go. It's going back. And still got my bait. There it goes back. A small one, really small. He gets to go back and bite another day. Still hoping for something bigger. It's going back. Well, that one is just about bait size. Jeez. I don't know about this. There's got to be bigger fish than that. I know this lake is stocked with some massive bluegill and red ear, certainly crappie, bass as well. And he took off with that one with intention, but he's not big enough to do anything with except fish. When my camera was complaining about low power and shut off, I hooked this little dude. So we're going to unhook him and send him back, and I'm going to change batteries. Well, that one never even took the bobber under. It was just sitting there within its mouth, and I finally decided to see what was up. small little guy. Really need a couple more good size to make me feel better about how I've spent my time out here. Although it's been a beautiful day to be on the lake. That was quick. Not big though. All right. There we go. That little thing jumped right up. He's back in the drink. Once again, when my camera was off, I hooked a fish. Bet it's another one that gets to go back. There's another one right off, and I lost that. Wow. Got my line tangled. Tell you what, we're going to go right back over there and see what's up. There we go. Yeah, it's another small fish. There we go. Back it goes. There we go. And I'm fighting the wind, the trolling motor, and the fishing line all at the same time. There we go. Small one. Oh, there we go. He stood that bobber up. That's what I wanted to see. But itty bitty. Wow, that was quick. Oh, I missed him. He had that as soon as they hit the water. And he got a free meal too. Jeez, another small fish. Back he goes. A little bit of ragged worm left here. Stood it up. But it's not a big one. I don't believe I'll fish this part of the lake anymore for a while. Well, I've enjoyed the day fishing. It's been a beautiful day to be on the lake, except for a few raindrops. I still prefer to catch bigger fish. There we go. This is a little bigger. Still not big enough. I mean, it's... There you go. But back it goes. And there's another one. Back in the water. Well, that was, I didn't even realize I took my eyes off of it and looked back and it was underwater. That feels like a better fish. Oh, that is a better fish. Fatter. But at this point, I'm not keeping any. So it goes back. Back in the water. And there it is. Back in the water it goes, and back in the water the night crawler goes. And that was immediate. It's a better fish. Yeah, it is, because it's not because it's not a bluegill. That's actually a halfway decent bass. I'm going to bother weighing it, but... And you catch those when you're fishing for crappie and bluegill. It's kind of an accident, but it's still fun. Maybe now that I caught that, bluegill will pick up even more. Remove that predator fish. Back in the water. Well, I missed that, and it probably got my bait. Nope. We'll give it another chance at it. There you are. Tell you, sometimes it's the slightest little movement. I took a chance and pulled on that, and there was a fish, even though it was just a twitch of a bobber. There we go. Kind of felt like something was moving around. Oh, he's fat, but he's small. Just stood that bobber up. Well, that was quick. chunky little sunfish, but oh, I missed that one. That one seems to be full of eggs, I think. That was a quick hit. Oh, I think he got a free meal because he's going back and my bait's gone. All right. Oh, I jumped the gun. I still got this really small piece of worm, and they'll still bite at that. Well, you got my bait. That's it for bluegill fishing today. I enjoyed the fishing trip. It was therapeutic and peaceful. Caught quite a few bluegill, other sunfish, and just really no big ones. They're out here. I just have to find them. Appreciate y'all joining me for my fishing trip, and I will see you next time. I'm back out on the lake again. The wind's hitting about 13 miles per hour, so I'm going to fish back in a cove for a little bit where it's a little calmer. Water's only about 3 feet deep, so I don't know if there'll be anything back here or not. Hang in there, we're going to find out. Oh, something's got it. There we go. What do we got here? There we go. That crappie. We'll take that for our first catch. Try to get to where I'm not facing into the sun. Another fish. Oh, crappie are loaded under here. That one gets to go back. So that one goes maybe 8 inches. Not big enough. Not for me. Well, this is, like I said, I really wasn't expecting to find fish back here. So, just goes to show you, you gotta try. Having it float helps under the dock too, because it can be difficult under docks when the line comes back to you too fast. There's a crappie. That's a nice one. That's not a giant, but that one probably goes 10. Oh, still, buddy. Well, I can't complain about this so far. And I'll tell you, this is my neighbor's dock, so I can get up close to it. I know them really well. That's crappie. Going back though. Wouldn't mind finding a slab under here just to learn something new. I'm telling you, I really had never fished for crappie back here much because I just didn't expect them. Water's just so shallow that, I mean, maybe during the spawn I would, but I got other places for that. Yeah, and I never use a float for crappie either, so this is kind of a new thing. I like being able to leave that line under the dock rather than have that come back to me too quick. Give me a lot of crooked angles here because I'm having to stoop down to see what's going on. Oh, I missed that one. But if they're under the docks, they don't really go anywhere. That fish will still be down there. Yeah, see, it's taking it again. But I'm still getting my timing down using a float. Oh, come on, bud. Yeah, if you can see my boat here, you can see that it's full of leaves. But I'm not bringing company with me, so I don't care. There's another crappie. Medium size. I turned my camera off while it was flopping around the dock, but it went back in the drink. It wasn't quite big enough. There's a decent crappie. Really stuck in your ways of your techniques. It's always good to try something a little different once in a while. Another crappie. There we go. On the same lure. And they're really aggressively taking this too. I mean, that's not staying in the water but a moment. There we go. Throw this one back. Seem to have that depth about right. They're right at that 1.5 feet, 2 feet deep. I could keep this one, but he's a little thin, so I'm going to send it back. Yeah, probably wouldn't have kept that no matter what. got it up out of the water and looked at it, and it wasn't quite as big as I thought. Use that bait. I'll turn it around where it's not quite as tattered. That'll also give the fish a different look by flipping those colors around. Let's get back in the drink and see what's in there. And we know what's in there. And right away, there's a decent crappie too. Another inch or two, that would be slab status. I was going to go 10 inches. Good fish. Good for cleaning. I'll tell you what, I'm not landing slabs, but I'm landing a lot of good edibles. Just cannot complain. There's another edible crappie. Yeah, it's a little short, but it's fat for the size it is. There's an edible. And another. Well, he's not going to make that easy. He'll be back. Yep, there he is. A good thing about cutting those lures down is they just stay on the hook a lot better. So, all right away. I'll let this one go. It could be an edible, but my bucket is already getting full. There we go. There's say that one goes, I'm not going to measure it, but I'm saying it's going 11. I don't know if I want to publish this video or not. Some got out of the bucket. And I got a fish taking my lure. Move on to another spot and hope there's crappie around it too. Go back in the cove. I might have to adjust that float, but I like the way it's working now. Another thing that happened is I ran out of my favorite bait, which is the Berkeley Gulp Minnow. So I'm on the Bobby Garland Baby Shad, dark blue with I think a silver fleck. Fish. Not a bad crappie. I'm going to throw it back because I might even have my limit in the bucket, so twitch. Come on now. There we go. Going back, it's too small anyway. Even if I didn't have a bucket full. And you can't really catch them on top of the dock. Let's clear that up. They're aggressive enough that they're still hitting this Bobby Garland. Come on now, it twitched it. Let's go. Well, there's the one that put me back in this cove. Let's see if my anchor holds. There we go. Oh, that feels better. That's not a bad crappie. We might cull one out and keep this one. We'll see. That may be too shallow. We'll see. There's fish. Not a bad crappie at all. I think that one will cull another fish, so we'll see. Stay in the boat. There we go. He's in the boat. Not bad crappie, but it's going back in the water. My bucket is at the limit, I believe. Now, something had it for a second. Something's got it. Another decent crappie that's going back. There's a good crappie. That one will cull. That one has to cull. Not sure why somebody left this, but there's nothing difficult about getting this and saving a bird or something. The sinker went in the water, but the line, which is the bad part really for wildlife, has been extracted. That one's strong for its size. It'll get to go back and get bigger and stronger. Again, another day this one could go home, but not today. I got it all the way up to the boat and it got away. Okay then. There's another one in that same spot, but not the kind of fish we're looking for. Kind of thought that would be far away for a crappie from the dock, and it was. No, it's that crappie. That was right away. That's a small guy. Hold on, dude. You'll go back right through top lip, because that's a great hook set. Something had it, but I'm telling you, they're absolutely loaded under these docks. It's crazy. That was quick. They're taking it before I can even get the bell set. This one gets to go back. Oh, come on now. Not a bad crappie. That one will call. that one would keep, but it's going back. It's not a bad fish at all. It's definitely pan size. There you go, going back. I was going to turn it loose. It loosed itself. Okay. Tell you what, there's been a ton of like 11-inch crappie. The thing about it is, the only thing I've used this fish finder today was to check the depth, to know where to set my float. I only did that once. Come on, you're a good-looking crappie. Handsome fella. Looks like good tasting fish to me. Nice. Oh, just freaking loaded. You're a flippy little guy. Almost drew his eye. He just barely made it. He'll survive. Another 1/4 inch over and that would have been through his eyeball. He probably would have been swimming in circles under that dock. You gotta get it under there to find out. Same one, but we'll throw that one back. Lengthen that depth. It slowly but surely worked its way. Maybe too short because I stopped getting bites, and I don't believe the crappie suddenly disappeared out of there. Yeah, see, that's what it was. It had shortened up too much on its own, and as soon as I lengthen that depth back, boom. Oh, there's my best crappie of the day. Everything's been, most of these have been good size, but this one will go 12, I think. Back in the soup. I mean, I've only been out here for a couple hours, and I really lost count of how many fish that I caught. And I've done a lot of fishing for a lot of years, and I gotta say that never have I seen a bite like that. That was just insane. Like I said, I normally don't fish this area because the few times I did in the beginning, I had no luck. The water's always been pretty shallow. But hey, got a lot of nice fish. Easy bag limit today. I didn't count the fish that I caught total, so I can't really say, you know, how many fish I think I caught. I just know that the bite was insane. Anyway, if the weather holds out, I'll get back out here at least one more time before the cold weather forces me to pull the boat. Until then, folks, I appreciate you joining me, and I will see you next time. Hey folks, Fishing Hoosier here again. I'm back out here again with James and Jeremiah. We're going to go after some more crappie, so I'm going to let you folks meet them, and then we're going to get out there. So just hold on a second.
Hello.
Hey folks, that's James. This is
Hello.
Jeremiah. You guys didn't actually get to see much of them in the last video after the editing, but that wasn't because I don't like them or anything. It's just the way the editing wound up. So now we're going to get out there and get some fish.
There's another big one right there on the bottom of them. He's a really good one.
At 8 feet, huh?
Yep. Get him? There you
Yeah.
go.
Doesn't feel bad.
Keeper.
There you go.
Good job.
Thank you.
You can see him on that live tip. See what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, that's a herd.
There's the big ones in there too. I mean, there's some monsters in here. Look at them. The bigger one seems to be deeper than the other one. Right now. They were up yesterday. They were up and about. How did this happen?
There you go. That feels decent. Yeah.
Yep,
There we go. There's a keeper.
There's some big ones in there.
Yep.
That's where they're at. Look at them, man. Look at them just swimming right in here. Everywhere.
There's no. You'll get good plays off that, James.
Yep. Oh, work. That's where they're at. Good one.
I got something wanting that. I know I do. Oh, come on. I got him, yeah.
There you go, one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yep, that's not bad. Oh, that's better.
He's teaching me how now. They're deeper. That's
No,
why I'm not deep enough. They're between 8 and 10. I'm gonna have to get my long rod in a minute.
I'm catching without. And I think they also are wanting that slow moving target.
Can you see your head up a little bit?
Nope, there's another one.
That's a pretty jig on this. He's done with it. And he's gone. Yeah. Stop it, fish.
Now this one will grow up someday.
You're in and out of here. I mean, just non-stop.
There we go.
Is that a good one?
Yep. This one felt bigger, but you want to keep it?
I think it's... I got that thing right here. Come on. What's the fish checker up? Yeah.
I don't think you might want. I mean, you can get fillets off of them, but you said you just want to keep big ones, right?
Let's see.
Have at him.
He's almost 10.
Oh, well, keep him then, Tess.
No, wait a minute. No, he's not. He's 8.5. Stuff right there. We had so much slime on there. They won't move.
There we go.
We got another one. Let's go. I think I want big. It was bobber. Yesterday it was the bobber. In a minute.
May just be the moving target. Like I said, I'm just
Like
catching
I said,
them.
I may not, maybe something on my line.
But I will tell you, I'm catching them deeper, and it's just the moving target's what they're hammering. There we go.
That's another.
It's a decent one, yeah. That one will flay. That's a good fat one.
Am I? Do I got my jig? No, they're gone. They probably moved that way. They did.
Move what way?
That way. Oh, here they come again. No, there they are. They're like right straight on the other side of that. Fish. There's some good ones in that mess. You're probably already getting ignored with your hot. Look at all them coming in again. They're 18 feet off the boat right here. Straight off.
Straight in front of us?
Yep, 18 feet. That much. That's probably about 18 feet. That's probably right in there. I'm gonna get rid of this bobber real quick. You guys
There we go.
That's cool of them.
It's a good fish.
Good one. There you go. I think I'm gonna get this off of here. Actually, I may just put this off and go to a.
Oh man, something wanted that real bad.
Mike, give me another rod. Isn't that green one?
This one?
Yeah.
That's just that little one that I played.
That's no. Give me another one then. Another white one, I guess.
Look at all them. Look at all them, James.
Yeah, no, there's thousands of them.
Well, most of these two white ones don't have jigs.
Which one's that jig?
Oh, there's a little guy.
That one's got a bobber on it.
Yeah, I know.
Is that one got a jig on it down there?
Yeah.
The other white one down there?
This one?
Yeah.
No, it has a...
No, that's got a tank bait. I don't want that one. That one was up some fish. Hold on, let me move this out.
They have to put one on that one. You know.
I don't want to take that bobber off because it was catching fish. There they are again. There, we're going to see all the fish right there?
Yep.
They're right out in here is where they're at. And they're only 5 feet deep. 5 to 10.
Oh, that feels good. Well, it did. Let's see. No, it's small.
When those bigger ones are right out in here.
It started out like in a way I thought it was going to be a slab, but it fought bigger than it is.
So you're going to use the bobber.
I'm going to throw it out, but I'm wanting one with a jig on it. If I got one rigged up. They're 18 feet out right there. Look at them bigger fish. Those are big ones right there. That's a big fish. 18 feet out there. Right out in there.
Oh, I just had one hit the line, and
Right now they on your 18 feet. And I have already.
there we go. That feels good.
That's a good one. That is a good one. That's like I caught them yesterday. That's a little average.
Yeah,
right there.
that's nice. Well, maybe an average for yesterday, but it's not average for always.
That was an average
That's
yesterday.
a nice fish.
Rod? Or is that a long rod? I don't want a long rod. I'm going, I think. I don't see my phone. That's it. They're only about 5 foot, some of them are.
You may have to rig one up on this one.
I don't know what I did with those
Come on.
jigs I had earlier.
Take it.
Dad, those jigs are back here.
Talk him into it. Oh, that's a good one
Give me
too.
that white one right there, bro. What jig?
That's a nice fish.
That's a slab.
That's a fat one.
You know, he ain't that-
You know, he choked at him. I have to get my hook removers.
I need to do enough for my settings to be able to see my jig. I think. All right. My settings got wrong. There it is.
Well, but the important thing is you switch to a jig and you're catching. So
On this, I need to actually get deeper. They're down there deep. What jig falling up there, maybe.
well, it can be hard to give up what worked for you the day before, man. It can be.
Oh, there it is.
Got a good one that looks like it's pulling.
You have to be-
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's not bad. Could be a lot worse. Put that.
Okay. There's my jig right there coming into the picture right now. I need to get down more. Down far. There's one looking at it. I'm just looking at it. Here's your jig.
There.
Fish getting ready to hit it right now. Right here falling. See your jig right here falling? That's your jig right there. Jig it. Watch it. Fish falling it. See it? Watch, it's only getting ready to get in one's mouth right here. It's getting close. Oh, drop it right there.
It's dropping.
Right, you're getting right. Come on, eat it. Eat it. Eat it. That's a big fish, too. Come up a little bit. There's one right there. Get up. Oh, it's coming up for it. You got it. Eat it. Get it. Get him.
Yep, he's on it.
I watched him hit it.
Hey, that's getting a good rod bend. You're right, that's a big fish.
I told you. I can see him on the sky. You see your jig?
No, I don't. I try to watch the live scope, and I'm just so used to watching my line that it throws me.
It took me a year to learn to do this. There's some deep. Down there real deep.
All right, come in the boat.
Get him?
Yep.
Little one.
Yep, not very big.
Right there. Just came into play. I'm only down about. I'm not that much.
Well, this is up to you if you guys want to keep it.
I don't know. How big is it right here? And they're everywhere out here.
He's that big.
Nah. Watch my jig right here. See it right here?
Yep.
I'm at the jet now. See, I'm right at there's one falling it right now. And I hit a dead spot. There's one. He's coming back in. Eat it, bub. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Come on. He's coming after it.
Decent. Oh, you guys keep that one.
Oh, got him. That's a good one.
Doubled up.
That was a good one. I was on Monroe one day, man. Me and a buddy we threw jigs coming back, and then I think it was in April, and we threw 20 casts, and out of 20 casts, we had probably 15 fish that were all 15, 16 inches deep.
Yeah, that'd be hard to complain about.
Man, it was nice. It was awesome. I'm gonna rig that. Get one, buddy?
Oh, he does.
No sooner than I hit the water, he got it.
Big one?
Yeah, he's got a nice
Nice
one.
one, buddy. Good job, Jeremiah.
That's no sooner I hit the water.
Where's he at? Up behind you? Over here, they're moving into that fresh pod.
Yeah, no
There
sooner
we go.
I hit
Come
the
here.
water, he got it.
Yes. Don't feel very big.
Maya's gonna catch all the big ones, and we're gonna catch the little ones now.
Yeah, we've done okay. We've got some big ones, but he smoked us on that one. Oh, it's fighting a little bit. There's a keeper for you. It ain't Jeremiah size, but it's a good one. That would go, I'd say that would go 10. I think I might have one already. I do.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
right
little
there.
one.
Back one.
Dinky dink. Neil would be having a field day.
See where they're at now. Oh, there they are, right there. Actually. They're about 30 feet straight out that way. The boat moved. You're right on them right there where you're at. Let's see that fish right here. They're not very deep. They're only about 5 to 6 feet right there. There he is.
Got a good one?
Maybe. He's fighting like a good one. I don't know if he is or not. Nah. Fight like a good one, huh? He's probably 9. He might go 9.
Oh.
About the same size one I got, right?
Yeah, more desperate times we get fillets off these, but
That's a good one there, I think.
not bad. That'll definitely keep.
opposite side I can throw at. Wasn't that fun?
This light might get 30 days.
Easy.
Yeah,
Well, it's 4:30. I'll have another one in a minute. Looks like there's one.
Oh, I had.
Oh, he stopped it. Oh my God. I missed him. He stopped that jig. I mean, just flat stopped it. He's probably 60 feet right there. I'm 40 feet from the boat, and I'll probably just do it 100 feet. Yeah, not 35 feet. Might need to go 60. You can touch my bait out there. There it is, up there coming through. My bait. It's not quite far enough up.
You want it or you want me to throw it back?
Throw it back.
All right.
Go 100 feet out. Look at that. About 40 feet from here. Those fish ain't very huge. There he is. Bam. He's fighting. That's
a good one.
Nah, big guy. He is. He's probably 9 inches, but he ain't kidding.
Up there you go. That's definitely something to keep.
10.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's not bad at all.
That other one, I think, is a little one. No, I can't. He's pulling. There's some little ones in there too. There's big ones in the bottom of that pot right there.
Well, that's always the pecking order, right? The bigger fish are usually deeper.
Yep. Good one?
Yeah, not bad. I mean, I wouldn't call it a giant by any means, but it's definitely one you want to keep. Yeah, that's not bad at all. There we go. That doesn't feel bad at all.
Good one?
Yeah, that's not bad.
Good one.
Hold on, let me get it.
This is big one.
No, it's still a good fish. Oh, Jeremiah's on too. We're all on. Well, there you go. Jeremiah got a decent one.
You can put 3 times and come get them later.
There's what we've got on the floor, folks.
Come on, eat it, eat it. Nope, he says, nope, I'm not gonna eat it.
That feels okay.
That's a good one. That's fine.
Yep. There's a sandwich right there. That looks like a good fish. That is a good fish.
That'll work. That'll eat.
A small one.
You see your jig right then really good. You're getting ready to hit one right now. Said get him in a minute. He's right on it.
Yep, I just felt the thump.
He went past it.
No, there's something on there.
Are you on there? I seen him. He was right there on him. Yeah.
That's a decent one. I wonder if it was a bigger one that passed it, though. But that's not a bad fish. Kind of fillets you can either fry them or grill them.
That's 12 plus.
Nice.
That might be a good one. He's spinning the rod like he's a good one. I don't know how big he is, but
Well, he's definitely putting tension on you.
every once in a while, he's decent on it.
Yeah, you can see him. He's not bad. That's a slab.
I know if I throw them, I'll be throwing over the daggone live one.
Just throwing them right back in the water.
It's like, what's the use? I must just throw them in the pool. Get him?
Yeah, but
Good one?
yeah, it's a good one. It's not bad. I mean,
Almost a throw of
I didn't expect it.
not running.
You know, actually, that's a pretty good fish. Yeah, you got a nice fish
That's a
there.
good one there.
Nothing to complain about for sure.
There it is. Well, that's a good one. He's way out there. I hit him way out there.
See
40
what
feet
you
from the
got.
boat.
He looks good underwater.
He's fighting here.
Yep, that's a nice one.
10 and a half, 11.
Oh, that's good. Oh,
Get one?
I got a hoss.
I got one. Double. Oh, that is a good one. Oh,
My
that's
goodness.
Net line.
No, I'll bow flip him. He'll be fine.
Get him.
He's hooked good.
That's a good one.
That is
That's the best one.
That is the best one.
That thing is a hoss.
That's what we was catching yesterday.
Yeah. That's your best fish.
That's what we was catching yesterday. Right
That
there.
thing is, good Lord. You guys got a scale with you by chance?
Yeah, this one in here. Where's that line? You know where it is? Oh, God. That was, man, he come up and thumped that thing. I jerked the rod out of my hand. It ain't a big one, though, but, man, he whacked it.
Here's one that's probably not too bad.
That's it. I mean, that fish just inhaled that jig. He just jerked it out of my hand. I'm like, damn.
This is actually a perfect eating size. Alright folks, we're out here. It is Wednesday, about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We're at about 48 degrees, overcast, but we're going to see about getting on some slabs out here with James and Jeremiah, so we got the trusty live scope to maybe help us. So hang in there, we'll get a line in water and see what we can find. Yeah, yes he did. Look at that. Very nice. Good job, Jared. He did, and he got a nice one too. Jeremiah's first fish a slab. I think yours was just now getting into it. Keepable. You guys want it? I mean, it's not a Jeremiah slab. If you guys don't want to eat it, you can give it to Neil. And Jeremiah's sitting there with another fish and didn't say anything to us. Yeah, not bad. It's a keeper. Alright, YouTube. Fish I caught. Alright, YouTube. James caught that fish on piece. Yeah, not a bad one. Yeah, that's not bad. Slab-ish. There's a good one. That's a thick one too, man. Not like the last one, but look at that perch. That's a pretty one. That's a lot of color. This is a good fish. There's a decent one, I think. Not like I was catching, but you guys can take that one home and either clean it or let Neil chomp on it. He's not hooked. He's not hooked. Oh no, he's through the top lip. There's a small thing. Yeah, tiny. Never mind, maybe I'll catch him. Tried him and he just never made a difference. I know a lot of people use them and swear by them, they just never do anything. Oh, this is good. That one's fatter than it is long. It is a good fish. I don't have to think he weighs. No, that's... Here we go. This is a decent one. Look at that. That is a fat one. Look at that. That's got a thick back on it, man. Mine's right here on the left side of the boat, so. Nope, he felt better, but he felt hooked. I don't think. Oh, that's a good fish, yeah. Get it up on the, I'm letting it go to the bottom and I'll just bring it up a little bit and land it back down and see if we can get it to fall in a second. Fed. Yep, and it's a good one. Fishing Hoosier in this video. I hope so. Another good fish. You know, it's not a slab, but it's an eater. Sunday. He's not that bad. I mean, that's slab material, bud. Got him? Oh yeah, you're getting on it now. You're not gonna catch up, but no, you're getting respectable. No, good raining now. I got a video, man. I can prove it, and I can edit it if you happen to beat me to make it sure that you didn't. Nice fish. Damn, nice, Jeremiah. Not bad. Oh, no, that thing fought a lot harder than it should have for its size. Yeah. Yep. plowed along like a slab, but yep. This one is just average. Still, it's a lot of fish. You think you just snag one by the side by accident, at least. No, he bumped it. He thumped it. There's a good one. Yeah, that's a slab. Big fat dude. Uh-oh. Oh, got one. That's a good one. It's a keeper. That's a keeper, though. Perfect eating fish, actually. Good and thick. Yeah, it's not good, really, but it's a catch. I'm glad of that. Well, hey guys, that was it for the fishing trip. I really think it went well. We caught a lot of really nice fish. The water, the water really served us well. Even if the sky didn't at the end, we did get wet. I mean, actually soaked, and it was cold. And I think we were all miserable by the time we got back to the ramp. But I think we all really enjoyed ourselves catching the fish too. So, anyway, took a couple things. One, all the lures I used came from Pine Outdoors. I'm not sponsored. I don't get anything for this. I just really like the lures. They work really well. And when you can pick up 100 plastics for 10 bucks, I mean, it's hard to beat when they work. So I'd suggest going over to Pine Outdoors and checking out their lures. Anyway, the other thing that I wanted to mention was, you know, I'm trying to build my channel. So please, if you enjoy this, if you haven't, like, subscribe, and share. I really would appreciate it. So anyway, until next time, we'll get out, we'll fish again. Tight lines, fair fishing, and I really appreciate y'all joining me. Hey folks, we're out here on Limited Dam with a couple of friends, James and Jeremiah. Invited me out on their boat. I get to see a live scope today, which I've never seen in person. So hopefully we're going to catch some fish, and I'll introduce you to my friends here once we get to fishing. Hang in there, we'll see what we can catch. Uh-oh, Jeremiah's on the hook.
Look at that one. See him up, bub. That's a keeper.
Hey, there you go, man. You got
Nice
yourself a
fish, bro.
slab. Let's get Jeremiah on film here as he picks up this slab.
Sure.
He's the first one to catch anything worth cooking. Nice job, Jeremiah.
Really good fish off to the side over there. Some of these are bigger. He's right in here.
There we go.
See? Look at that.
What in the world? That's
Baby.
But look how it's caught. I haven't hooked one in the mouth yet.
No, he's been right on the side. You've been putting it right in the mouth. That's why you've been doing that.
Okay. Little guy goes back. What we got here?
It's 13 feet. Ain't really doing it.
Here we go.
You going?
Well, better than the last couple.
Yeah.
That's,
9.
yeah, that would almost keep, wouldn't it?
8 or 9.
You guys want to take him home?
One of mine?
I mean, I don't think he's 10, but he's 9. I think
Easy keep him at the rod.
he's got fillets on him. That's what I care about. When they won't hit anything else, they'll kill those.
He's chasing it. He's got him. He's definitely chasing it. I'm gonna move this back this way so you
Oh,
get Get him?
that's not going to be a.
There we go.
Oh, that thing did not fight like a crappie.
There we go.
There we go. There you go.
That's a black crappie though. First black.
There we go.
Yeah.
There's a fish for you guys.
Look at this dude. You know. He's fat.
Jeremiah can't get his jig tied, and we keep handing him fish. Something's wanting that. Come on, bud.
That's a good one, huh? That looks better one.
Hey, there you go.
That's a good one.
Get that one on camera. There you go.
Oh yeah,
That keeps.
that's definitely keep.
He'd go 10 maybe.
Oh, here.
There we go.
Oh man, that was a good one too. Son of a gun.
There you go.
That one.
That was a good one.
That would be a good one for Neil right here.
I better use them. You see all the fish out there though? I mean, look at all them. 15 feet out in front of the boat.
Feels like a decent
Yeah,
one.
that's a decent one. Keeper.
That is. He's sliming up my britches. That's not bad at all. Actually,
that's
that's.
a nice black crappie.
Yeah. But
You gotta scout from it a little bit. Drop it down. See?
Yep. Jeremiah, you want me to tie that for you, bud?
If I can just get it through. That's the main one.
Here, why don't you give that to me, Al?
It's just a shallow 22 feet out from it right now. I'm not ready to for long. And there's some, right off that drop out there, there's that ton. I got that one now. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
You got another one?
Are you a fat boy? Nope. Look at that, another one caught on the outside. That's on his. Yeah, I'll get him. He'll be fine. Almost tempted to put a sinker on there just so it gets past the small fish.
No, that third one. That one. That works fine.
Got you a good one? See, good is relative. It depends on what else you've caught. What we got? What we got? That feels better. There's a decent fish. It's okay. Hey, Jeremiah, fish boy.
Fish boy, you forgot to say.
What'd you say, Jeremiah? Hey, there are a lot worse things to be.
Yeah. Could be worse.
You ever see that? That Notebook movie?
Which one?
Hey, fish boy.
No.
It's so funny. Harvey Korman. You forgot to shake. I wish I would do that.
Jeremiah, they're right down between these branches.
They're everywhere down here, dude. I mean, there's a stack all in here.
There's another one. That feels better. There's a slab, buddy.
Or did you get one?
Like I said, they're right down between these branches.
Also hanging
Here,
out
just
like
talk
Oh, I can walk it back here, man. You got to have a chance to fish.
out here in this water out here. You get into those and those yellow bass.
Are you tying on again, Jeremiah?
Yeah. As soon as I throw it out, no sooner I throwed it out, I got hung.
There's a. That's okay. Well, that's a small.
Right down in these logs, right on the outside of it. The fish are all up in there. Yeah. That's pretty good. I'd always top 10 in a row in Pacosa. Usually, I always thought that's the regional. Yeah, I never did know getting the regionals, but I didn't know what I know now, though. That was way before all this technology. Now you kind of do more hunting fish than technique. You go out and find the big ones, and you don't even throw until you find the fish that you're looking for.
Jeremiah, I think I found a preschool for the crappie. Yep. Yeah, it feels better. That's one.
Bigger ones.
That's one you guys can get fillets off of.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, there you go, James. That is nice.
Dang, that is
You cannot complain about that. Well, you could, but it'd be silly. Show him off, Jeremiah. That's a fat one. Nice fish. Bigger ones, well, there we go.
I got him right at that.
Yeah, you got you a nice one there.
There's a good one, bub.
It. And he buried it.
There it is. Yeah, that's a good one. He's pulling like a big one. Oh,
Nice.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh,
Well.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
James and Jeremiah are teaming up on me here. You got
Well,
one.
drop about 8 to 10 feet.
You gotta throw.
And then reel it really
Well,
slow.
I've been throwing in that brush pile. And that's where
I think they're all in right here on the edge of this channel right here.
I know.
I'm seeing a bunch there, not too right
What
now.
we got here? That feels, I don't know, I'm not going to guess. You can keep that one easily, as long as you're going to be cleaning.
That's a darn good fish. Them all, they moved out again. They're not
There we
in
go.
like they were. Good one?
Yeah, not bad.
That's a good one. Let's keep it. Yeah, maybe. I don't like this one.
Yeah, as long as you're going to be cleaning, might as well get flays off of it.
Yeah.
Hey, this feels like a good fish.
Yep, that's a good one.
Actually, that's a good fish no matter what.
We've been catching some spring fish today. And getting to hit it. It's pretty cool. Yep, they're just solid.
Yours is 10, Amy.
Cool.
They're between 5 and 10. At least out to here, anyhow. I may need a bigger, heavier jig to get down to that distance. I don't know if I got a 5/32. There's a good one. Look at that one. Decent one. Yeah, they're sick. They've been feeding on them shad.
Oh, yeah, they've been good.
Those are fish I like. Raccoons got those in there, too. Raccoons full of them fish.
Really?
Yeah, and they're all black crappies. Everyone you catch.
Everyone is black. No kidding.
Yeah. I like the big black ones that are just solid. I mean, just solid. Like 2 inches across the back. You'll get them up there in the creek in the spring, then him will go up in there and just slay them.
Oh, come on now, fish. Now I may have been dragging the bottom, but that felt like it.
There's some big ones right there. I mean, right off the bottom. They're off and on. I mean, like I said, they're in and out. Like the graphite's up, and then they kind of just disappear.
That's a nice fish, Jeremiah.
Breath fall over there? I bet they are.
We only made it, found that one Hadley dad over here, that egg was talking about.
There's 3 or 4 of them. Yeah, I mean, today has been a good day to troll because while I'm spending.
That feels good. Yeah, it's not bad. Could have been better.
Yeah. Well,
Here, you guys can get flays off this.
I don't. Yeah. Make it big enough. That's what I told him. Damn, dude, I need a bigger boat or more rod cords.
You need more rod torque than anything.
That's a better fish.
Yep.
Open her up, Jeremiah.
We do, yeah.
I used to go by, when I hold it, I'm like, okay, what kind of flays can I get?
I mean, the last time we took one out, Dad would always.
Yeah.
It was always. That's been
We
quite.
fill the cooler full of white bass and catfish. There's a good one right there. I don't know what that's crappie. Yeah, it's crappie. They keep up, and it might be a hard time to get me to go Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow.
It's supposed to be cloudy tomorrow too, right? But warm, not a bad day, like
I
55.
think it's supposed to rain on Friday, ain't it?
Well, that one's catfish bait.
Yeah, got the minnow.
If you get If you survive till next year, you'll be lucky because some catfish is after you. There's another good one. That's not bad.
Decent. Yeah, we're about the same. Those are slabbers, bub. That's what we're after up there.
Yes.
I know. This sucker gets ice on, and I'm coming out here ice fishing.
Yeah.
I got a
That feels
Vexilar and I got a
that feels
Markham.
not bad.
That's a good one. Yeah, we it's like a video game. It's pretty fun, actually.
Jeremiah, open.
Here.
Me and him, that's mostly what we do anymore. Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's one. That's going to be
Good one.
keepable.
That's a really good one. That's a good fish.
That's-
slab.
That's my best one of the day.
What's more?
It's not the best one we've put in the boat today, but it's my best one.
No, actually, your fin looks pretty good.
This is a big fat one. I mean, the mouth on that thing is huge. What do we got here?
He's on, man. Come on.
Well, that would have been a nice one, but after catching that last one,
You get full, didn't you?
well, that happens, right? I mean, the fish, how big they look all depends on what you just caught.
Every time we go out, we'll get 6 dozen minnows, and we'll fish till we run out. Usually, sometimes we'll get 12 dozen. In the summer, it's hard to keep them alive, but we always still have fish on ice.
Well, there's one spring that me and you got 6 dozen and bring them out.
Yeah.
At dark.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll back.
Oh, that's a good one. Decent one. That's a good one.
If you get way over your line.
That feels not bad. Hey,
That's a
there's,
good one. That's a slab. We'll take that.
it's fat enough for good fillets.
I see a fish fry coming on. I'm not used to fishing that deep, and it's kind of a whole different feel. There's one coming up feeding. Look, he's chasing. They're chasing shad right there. Look at that. Those are between 5 and 10. And what I got this set for? 20? I'm in a 20-foot range. I'm going to come up to the... Yeah,
That feels like a better fish.
that's a good fish. Yeah, he's got his mouth open. Yeah, that's a Garmin. That's a 9. I got a 9 on the dash and a 9 in here. Those guys, some of those guys that fish those tournament fishes, I mean, they're using 16, 18-inch screens. Looks like TVs.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So is that the one that would cut the hand?
Yeah.
It's
I'm on. You get him? That's
Yep.
a good one. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Not bad. Have bigger ones, but that one's definitely one you can get fillets off of. Edibles.
That's a good one. That's a good one. He feels like he's got some shoulders.
James says he's got a good one. Let's watch him pull that in. That's not
Yeah,
bad.
Not bad. That's not what I thought it was.
I mean, it's still something you get fillets off of.
Yeah, he stopped me. And he stopped that bait. I thought he was bigger than that.
Oh yeah, they're hitting plastics just as well. So oh, that feels better. There's a slab.
They're all
Good
out there.
one.
That'd probably be a black copy. Good stuff. That one.
Yeah, little feller.
That's not good, good one.
I was gonna say it's. Oh yeah, there you go.
That's a good one, bub. Look at this one. fish there.
Yep, little one.
I know there's some big ones up there. I see some monsters up there. Yeah, that's a snag. Right up. My first snag. Come on, first. It's done. It's off. Now he is.
Well, I'd be lucky if it goes 5. Folks, that's it for the fishing trip today. Filming the exit video after I got home because it was just too dark outside. So I'd like to thank James and Jeremiah for inviting me along. Had a great time. Really funny guys, good fishermen. A lot of knowledge there. Watching that live scope for the first time was extremely interesting, and I hope to see one of those in my future. We did get on a lot of fish. A lot of crappie were reeled in. It was a great trip, actually. So, and you've watched the video by now, and I hope you've appreciated it and enjoyed fishing with us. And I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. And until then, tight lines, fair fishing, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Alright, folks, it's that time. Fishing Hoosier here, about to go out and do some Hoosier fishing. I think we know where there's some really good crappie today, so I'm looking forward to trying to bring in some slabs. I hope you enjoy the trip with me. Let's get out there and see what we can find. Thanks. I'm moving mine, I don't see mine, but I got a snag. Believe me, I wish that had been a fish. Jesus Christ. Guess what? I got your keeper here too. Nice. Hold them up, twins. That's all right. Size don't matter. Good fish. I'm using the golden monkey. Let's see what you think, Jeremiah. Yep. Not bad. Not bad, not a giant, but it's keepable. That's a good bend. Nice. Oh, look at that hoss. Very nice, James. Oh, yeah, it's not a bad fish at all. caught, but it's fish. I mean, I only got so much control over it.
That's a good one. Good one. You're a good one. Yep.
You see him underwater, he looks good. He's swimming for it too. Nice. Yep. Not bad, not like the one you caught, but it's yeah, small. Well, that's not a big fish, but it was a little bigger than I thought it was going to be. Not bad. Not bad. fighting you, ain't he? Oh yeah, that's a good fish. Look at that. Okay. Yep.
That's one right there, right where you're at. That's a good one right there.
That's not bad. It was so soft, man. I didn't even, I mean, I had to start jigging up. Got him.
I was just letting it go a little bit. Getting good one there.
Yeah, not bad. It's better than I caught. You guys want to keep that?
Get him on camera.
Don't hit me with it. Jeremiah got him a fish. There you go. There's a pound.
There's tournament fish. They're 7 pounds. They're pretty good. That's, I know I'm probably competitive. And that's, I mean, if you want to say no.
I got a halfway decent fish. You got a good one? Probably big. Mine's bigger. Oh, no, 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 no.
You should have to wait if you wanted to leave it before 30. Huh?
Not alive.
And then I would use that.
Feels like if he ain't, he's been the hell of that ride.
Oh, he's not bad, dude. It is a good fish. She looks like she's full of eggs. Oh, shit, I had one. Yep. Yours is. Mine's a decent fish, but yours is a slab. Yeah, I was busy making sure I got your fish on camera, and all of a sudden I felt that little tug.
Well, that one guy, he's just too big fish all day long. That's our last one.
I think we've doubled up 3 or 4 times today. Yep.
Have you ever seen that Andy's little homestead?
Nope.
He's pretty badass too. I like what Leslie's doing. He's really good. You can hit the perimeters with either one of those fish, those big ones on the outside and on the inside.
Yep. Not bad. I mean, a couple inches shy of being a slab, but big enough to get fillets and tastes good. Here's a good one. Oh, that hurts. You got one. Hey, he's fighting good too.
That one big bastard. Fighting like that damn he is. That's
Nice. Here's the footage, though. You're sure cussing.
I'm not cussing.
You called him a big bastard.
So that's not bad.
Well, that's not bad for you. Yeah, it feels good. Yep. Not the kind you caught last time, but this is good. Not bad.
Not bad fish.
Not a bad fish.
Another pounder. 3/4 of a pound. Good tournament fish. That's what we're wanting right there for tournaments, bud. We need to start with 7 of them and then start pulling with a 1.5 pound. Get him. Pulling it right to the boat.
I didn't even know I had one for the longest time. He got that one swallowed on me because of it. He bit it soft and just really didn't make any commotion. Alright folks, another fishing trip in the books. That wasn't too bad. It was a little chilly outside, but it was definitely not too uncomfortable as long as you get layered up. We caught some really nice fish. James, one of the people I was fishing with, caught some real tanks out there. I got a few nice ones. Overall, I think between us, you know, we probably caught 30 or 40 really good fish. I don't think we kept anything under 10, and there's no size limit on this lake. We might have had one that was 9. I think we kept it because it might have been gut hooked. Anyway, there were several 12, 14-inch fish in there. You know, a few that went 1.5 pounds probably. Anyway, it was a good trip, so I'll get back out as soon as I can. And until then, folks, tight lines, fair fishing. I appreciate you joining me. Thanks.